Alright guys, so in this video I wanted to kind of give you a review of my new portable tree stand system that I've actually been hunting out of probably 85% of the time this season. To start out, we aren't partnered or sponsored by any of these companies, so this is the system. If you guys have watched our channel in the past, you know that I did have a portable tree stand set up a couple years ago or a year ago or so. I actually sold it and I made an honest review on how I hated it. And it actually kind of ruined portable tree stand hunting for me. I always wanted to get up into a stand, get that better vantage point, and then for filming purposes, I always thought we'd get better video quality self-filming if we were off the ground, out of the deer's eyesight, and we could get away with a little bit more movement and, you know, create higher quality content. So going into season, I started to get that itch again, and I wanted to have a portable system if I needed to hunt with Heidi in Wisconsin, or if I wanted to hunt with Hunter or Dad and we were hunting in a tree stand. So I wanted at least to have a system that I could pop up next to a set we already set, but I also like the idea of being able to do more hang and hunt style of hunting on public and even on private land. So I ended up going with the Xop system. Main reasons for that was I like the way that the sticks lock together, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But I also liked this discount code that I got. I didn't get it, I found it online and it works. It's Pro20 and it'll save 20%. So I may have ruined that for some people, but if you guys want the code and want to save some money, go that route. I really wanted to get the Lone Wolf custom gear set, one of the setups, but one, I didn't want to spend the money on it, and two, I didn't order this stand until like October, I think it was, maybe the end of September. So I didn't do a good job of planning beforehand to make sure I got it in time. So I picked up the Xop because I could get that discount and because I could get it. And I liked the way that they stacked together, the sticks stacked together with the stand, and I thought it was gonna be a solid combo. So I ended up getting the Air Raid stand with the 4 sticks, and they had like a combo set, and it came with a bracket that I wanted to try to use at first, and I didn't like it. And did some different reiterations with it. I did pick up the Xop transport system, which has been huge into, it's got load lifters, it's got a hip belt. It really makes, the stand's probably, I'd say, at least 20 pounds with the sticks and stuff. It's actually probably more, but it doesn't feel that bad. And I think the major component on why I like this stand is the way that I figured out how to pack it. And I'll show you guys what I mean here. So the biggest downside about hanging and hunting, self-filming, is you have all this gear. You have a camera arm, you have the stand, the sticks, blah, blah, blah. And what actually helped me stay into filming my hunts is I picked up a Lone Wolf custom gear pocket arm, which I'm using literally right now on a post in my garage. And it works, and I'll make a video about that in the future, but that thing is well worth it in my opinion. But so here's the system in transport mode. As you can see here, everything's sucked up really tight. The problem with what I had with the Xop system, how it was designed to stack the sticks out, is by the time I put my backpack on the stand that had my camera arm, at that time I had a bigger camera arm, it just was all the way out here and it was just extremely heavy. So I started to do some tinkering, and honestly I pretty much just mimicked the Lone Wolf custom gear set. You can see I've got 2 bungees that hold the backpack on. So I got that, plus it keeps the seat up, which I need to tighten the seat again. It's gotten a little looser so it falls down easier. And I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but these sticks aren't going anywhere, and I'll show you a reason for that. They're not coming off. The reason is because I built J-hooks. Not sure you guys will be able to see it, but on each stick I have them packed with a J-hook here. I'm gonna loosen it up. All it is it's a J-bolt. I think it was a 5-inch J-bolt. I had to give enough clearance to come off of it. And then I use a large washer to hold the whole system in place. and they go just like this. So here it is. It's a 5" 5/16 by 5" J hook, J bolt, and then large washer, big enough that when you set the sticks on. I've got the J hook set up so when you set it over the sticks here, it gives you that, I don't know if you can see it, gives you like surface area where it's not going to fall through, and it really sucks it down. So what I liked about the XOP sticks is they lock together. So literally I lock them together with the quarter turn mechanism, and then I can set them on my stand with my J hook, and there's no more messing around with the strap. And you can get them tight, but what I found is I was spending a lot of time in the field or at the truck trying to get my sticks tight enough where it wasn't making any noise. And sometimes it would take 2 to 3 times of me wrapping the strap, cinching it, not tight enough, take it off, keep doing it. That just takes time, and time is money. So the J hooks, literally all I do, hopefully you can see it. Like move this down here. You guys should be able to see that there. So what I do is you can run 3 on the side and this will work too, but I actually had it packed away on 4, so I do 2 on each side. You can see the seat just sits there. You want to put your bottom stick bracket through one of the top cutouts through the stand here, and the other one will sit over top of it. Set it in like so. Okay, now you just take your bracket, hook it over, tighten it down, cinch it up, and it's not going anywhere. So it really works out perfect. This year I've actually been running more. I've been running 2 sticks more than anything else in a small 8er. So this is my whole setup here. As you can see, it's like literally nothing. And then you stick your bag on it and it's not going anywhere. So that's been the biggest, like the best thing I like so far is the ability to J hook this in. I mean, as you can tell, this thing isn't going anywhere. And I didn't have to go through and stealth strip anything. So it was really nice. In the beginning of setting the stand, I actually got the XOP hands-free bracket. I don't know what you call it, because it came with, no it didn't. I like the idea of it. And so I bought it, and I originally didn't like it, but the more I started hanging in the stand, the more I realized this one would be awesome. And when I didn't like it, I was using the paracord setup where you throw a hook around the tree, clip it in, set the stand on here. But what I found is that a lot of times the stand was like dang near falling off my cheap hook that I had. So I went back to using this, and it actually is a game changer. I literally get up, climb up to the tree to my hunting height. I have my lineman's belt, obviously. I put this on my chest, I throw this around, hook it, tighten it up, and then cinch it all the way up where I want it to be. It sits on the tree, and then I take the stand off my bag. I take the stand off my back, and I'm able to come right here, and I actually use I think you're technically supposed to take the bat wing off, but I like the way that it's like a double system. It still slides on here enough, and so I can go in, set it onto the tree. This is kind of really bad filming, but you guys get the point. Set it on the tree, and then I'm hands-free again. And what you see right here is a molly bag that has all of my straps in it, and I'll put a link to Amazon. So then I climb up the tree, I pull this out because it's still in arm's reach. There's nothing in my pocket. I pull it out, I do a top strap of the Versa button, push it down, fold it out, then I can climb up, cam lock it, And then what else is in here is my retractable. There should be, unless I took it out. I think I took it out last time we hunted, but your bow rope. Your bow rope's in here, so you can pull your stuff up. Usually I climb back down the tree, put my extra coat on, and then I can pull it back all up. But this whole system right here, I'm telling you guys, has totally changed the way I think about hanging hunts now. In the past where I hated it, like I said, I've spent so far this season at least 85% of the time, maybe more, hunting out of this exact system here. And I don't know if I have the third arm bow holder on the stand just to, limit the amount of stuff I got to put on the tree. So this has been, honestly, it's been really fun to be able to climb up into a tree, get set up, and hunt. So this is kind of what I've been running so far. Like I said, I think you could probably do the same J-hook set on any stand that you want to, and any sticks. But I really like the way that the XOPs, they hook together. That way, they're not going anywhere. All I gotta do is just bracket them in and they're good to go. So if there's been anything you guys have learned from doing your own hanging hunts, I'm interested in some of your DIY stuff that you guys have done, so drop them in the comments below. But that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna go hunting, actually go hang this set now, and hopefully get on a buck. It's November, so we'll see.